again really quick, just for funsies. We're done with it now. And oh, yay for blowing music. Everybody okay? Smile, friends. Smile. We're good.
That was the most stress I've felt in years.
So when you all graduate and play in community bands, this is what happens. So.
Oh.
We might not have a
like, oh my God, it's so loud.
Not right now, kiddo.
Chelsea's been wearing sunglasses.
Yeah,
I've been having them on. Oh, yeah. No, I don't care. I like to see.
That sounds so good, right? Let's try me. Like a little more. Like a little more. I would destroy them.
Carnegie. Who's right at it? Here is za, za, and ah. Please have us both pop and flourish at the same time. Please make sure it says processional and not recessional for those that are playing with two-sided. Pomp is first, then flourish. Have both ready at the same time. Please make sure it says processional instead of recessional. Where's the tape? Tape, tape. Tape, people.
Hold on, give me 1 second. You're stressing me out. Stop. half start playing.
Play your F, just find your F really quick so you don't miss the first pitch. Play your F to find it if you need it so you don't miss the first pitch. Yep. Never mind, now we gotta go. Alex?
Good evening, and please be seated. I would like to welcome you, the proud parents, grandparents, and other family and friends to the 11th commencement ceremony of Berea-Midpark High School. For the class of 2024, it represents the culmination and celebration of the accomplishments they have achieved over the past 13 years. At this time, would everyone please stand for the presentation of colors by Post 91. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Male graduates, please remove your caps. To begin our commencement, please welcome Senior Class Advisor Jeff Fideli and members of our Senior Class Executive Board for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Fideli and members of our Senior Class Executive Board. Each year, any interested senior is able to submit a speech and audition to speak on behalf of their class at commencement. Our faculty selects 2 speakers for this important task. At this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce our first speaker this evening, Senior Hamza Jadala. Hamza, please come forward.
Sorry about that. It was a pretty long walk from over there to over here. Hello, everyone. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day, because their words had forked no lightning. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Dylan Thomas, 1947. Welcome, everyone. My name is Hamza Jadallah. I have the great honor today to welcome you all. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers, counselors, faculty and administration, proud parents and family in the stands, and most important, the resilient and ever-raging Berea-Midpark High School graduate class of 2024. Welcome, and thank you for allowing me to join you in celebrating this great accomplishment today. As you look around today, you may see your favorite teachers, some of your best friends, and even a couple strangers. As we gather here, we find ourselves at a crossroads, a place where the pathways of our lives diverge, everyone leading to different outcomes. The future holds many unknown and different destinations. For some, that may mean university and college. For others, the military or the workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you speaking on this stage to commemorate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, and to acknowledge the countless pathways that lie ahead, waiting to be explored, waiting to be conquered. Reflecting on our high school journey, we realized that it has been woven with diverse experiences, triumphs, and most importantly, in my opinion, challenges. Each of us have navigated our own unique path, having encountered obstacles and setbacks along the way. Yet, it is precisely these trials that have shaped us into the resilient individuals we are today. However, it would be incomplete to not give credit to those who have helped us on our path. Along the way, we have been supported by a network of mentors, teachers, friends, and family members who all believed in us, encouraged us, and lifted us up when we fall. From every teacher in that building right behind me, who put countless time, effort, and passion into what they do to their students. For our administration and staff, who work day and night to make sure the school is as best can be. From counselors who guide students into their own unique futures. And to our custodial staff, who ensures that every student enters a clean building every morning. We are grateful for every one of you and for every one of your support. Now, as we walk across this beautiful stage today, we set the path for the next generation while we venture on our own. However, the harsh reality is that anything and everything can go wrong with our plans. This world likes to test us. However, that begs the question, what do we do once we face these hardships? When I asked myself this question some time ago, a single piece of advice highlighted itself above the rest from a teacher who was nothing short of extraordinary. Ms. Teresa Hahn was a teacher here at the Berea City School District for nearly 3 decades. If you weren't one of the lucky ones who knew Ms. Hahn, she was one of the most loving, most caring, and most compassionate people who would ever walk on this planet. Unfortunately, as many of you know, Ms. Hahn was diagnosed with cancer around this time last year. And while hopes were high and prayers were sent, unfortunately, Ms. Hahn passed away during March of this year. May she rest in peace. I was one of the lucky and blessed handful of students who will walk across the stage today who had Ms. Hahn as a teacher. Last year, in our junior year, I had her for honors pre-calc. However, like any great teacher does, the greatest lesson she ever taught me wasn't anything math-related or academia. Instead, the last day that I ever saw Ms. Hahn, just before I hugged her and wished her good luck with her treatment, I asked for a single piece of advice that I could take with me for the rest of my life, wherever I go. She thought about it, took a deep breath, and gave me that special smirk and told me, Hamza, everyone has a light in them. No matter what, never lose your light. Rage against the dying of the light. Thank you, Ms. Hahn. We'll try our best. Ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2024, we must accept that life is unfair, that life will be tough, and that trials and tribulations, disappointments and defeats are on the horizon nearby. However, we've faced these challenges before, and we've made it through all the bad days and trials we've faced. Our resilience is unmatched to keep our light on, to keep our light shining on our loved ones, and to keep our light shining on our beloved communities. Each victory is one to be cherished, and each loss a lesson learned. The journey itself, the highs and the lows, the victories and defeats, the moments of joy and the moments of despair. It is within these very moments that we discover our true selves, our strengths, our weaknesses, and our potential. Yes, it was difficult. I'm sure we can all agree on that. But it was never meant to be easy. But this class of 2024 will get through it. Not because it's merely possible, but because it's necessary. To the Berea-Midpark High School class of 2024, as we embark on this new chapter on our lives, let us dare to dream boldly, chase our passions relentlessly, and never lose sight of the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. And remember what Dylan Thomas wrote, and what Ms. Hahn would want us all to do. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light. Thank you.
Hamza, thank you for speaking on behalf of your class. Our symphonic singers will now sing the alma mater under the direction of Ms. Novak. Students, please rise for the singing of the alma mater. Students, you may be seated.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them. and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart.
Now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better?
Because I knew you,
Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for things I've done to blame me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun,
By a wind of the sea,
like a stream that meets
by
a
a sea
boulder
dropped by a
halfway
bird in
through
the
woods.
wood. Who can say
if I've been changed for the better?
I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been
Thank you, Ms. Novak, and our symphonic singers. Well done. It is a pleasure to introduce our second student speaker this evening, Jordan Maddox.
Good evening, everyone. If you would have told me back when I was a little girl that I would be able to stand in front of a huge audience and deliver a speech, I probably would not have believed you. Younger me was so quiet and afraid of any possibility in speaking in front of a person, let alone an audience. My fear of speaking in front of people was something I always thought would be a part of me, a part that I would never be able to let go. Deep down, I knew I would eventually have to, and it would be a challenge that I would have to overcome in order to achieve my goals for the future. It was more like a dream of mine that I hoped would prevail someday, but still I wondered how to get there. Well, I made it through what I believed was impossible, and with this dream now becoming reality, I feel more than ready to set my mind on doing even greater things. The truth is, I'm not the only ones whose earliest dreams are being realized today. My fellow graduates, we've done it. We've made it. We are graduating. We have pushed through what may have seemed impossible. Though the paths and journeys we took along the way may have some differences, we are all similar in that we have faced many milestones and had to deal with unexpected and, frankly, unprecedented circumstances to get where we are right now. These challenges have affected our academic journeys, but let's face it, these same challenges also pushed us to persevere and to proudly walk across the stage with a diploma in our hands. Because our freshman year occurred during a global pandemic, we were forced to learn endurance, flexibility, and how to adapt to the world after the pandemic. If not for our teachers, counselors, mentors, and families providing the support we needed, encouraging us every step of the way, and being empathetic to our struggles to communicate effectively, we would be vastly misunderstood. The stress, anxiety, and frustration help teach us critical thinking, which also helps us to make the right decisions in hard situations. Perseverance has brought us to this day, and now we have paved the way for the next generation. I imagined high school would be just like High School Musical, but surprisingly, in some ways, it wasn't. Thankfully, it was even better. High school has allowed me to be involved in many activities. It's where you have conversations with teachers about almost anything. This school encourages student athletes and allows students to be themselves. The staff truly wants us all to succeed. Berea-Midpark High School has given me hope, and I'm sure many of my classmates can say the same. During my journey at BMHS, I have been able to overcome many obstacles, certainly more than I would if it had been just like High School Musical. With the world constantly changing, there will be many challenges, uncertainties, and predicaments to come. This may sound scary, but we have to take the leap of faith and remember that we've been in scary places before, and we overcame the fear. Resilience is essential in this life, and I believe the class of 2024 Titans will be ready when it's time. Politician Ellen Johnson Sirleaf once said, "If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough." Always remember that the past you have faced need not define you, as it doesn't determine your fate or your future. But how you respond to the past and the choices you make today will. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to take the time to lastly thank our dear parents and family who have supported us through this time, this wonderful journey. Thank you to the teachers, faculty who have shared their knowledge and have prepared us for this moment. Thank you to Principal Dr. Smithberger and Superintendent Tracy Willer for giving us a place to grow and dream. And finally, as we stand ready to embark on whatever adventure waits us next, let us not forget to dream big, to persevere, to be resilient, and to hope. I leave you with my favorite scripture that has truly motivated me from this adventure to the next. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans for you, plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I was that little girl who never wanted to speak publicly, and I know that you too can overcome what you once thought or what you think now is impossible. Congratulations, class of 2024. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Jordan, thank you. Here this evening to celebrate this event with our seniors are many dedicated educators, including teachers, school counselors, and administrators. These educators are extremely proud of these students. In addition, I am pleased to introduce the dignitaries seated on the stage with us this evening. Superintendent Mrs. Tracy Wheeler, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Mike Draves, Treasurer Mrs. Jill Rowe, Board of Education members President Anna Chapman, Vice President Rick Mack, Mrs. Corey Ferris, Mrs. Katie Michael, and Mrs. Heather Zerke. Every year I have the privilege of talking to the senior class at commencement. It's one of my favorite things to do the entire year. And my goal with my comments at commencement is to celebrate the class itself and who they are and what they've done over the last 4 years. This is the last time this group will get to be together as one complete group. To celebrate this day, I want to recognize the accomplishments of this group over the last 4 years and the impact they have made on our school community. Would the following members of the groups please stand and be recognized when I call off your accomplishments? Members of the senior class who have been recognized with an academic award at the end of a grade level while in high school, please stand to be recognized. If you've got an academic award, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Students that have completed one or more AP courses while in high school, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students that have earned college credit through College Credit Plus, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. We have a few unique students in this group. Students who have earned enough credits through College Credit Plus to receive an associate's degree, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Members of the National Honor Society, Polaris Career Center Technical Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, German National Honor Society, Chinese National Honor Society, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Polaris students earning an industry credential, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students recognized as National Merit Scholars, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Individuals receiving academic scholarships either locally or through their universities, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Members of our state qualifying speech and debate team, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Would our Business Professionals of America National Qualifiers please stand to be recognized? Members of our conference championship, district runner-up, and state qualifying and third place state finishing gymnastics team, please stand to be recognized. Members of our national qualifying cheerleading team, please stand to be recognized. Members of our state qualifying indoor or outdoor track team, please stand to be recognized. The outdoor track team just competed tonight. Some are just now showing up, so I'm glad I can see you back there. Individuals receiving recognition of all conference, all district, or all state on an athletic team, please stand to be recognized. Individuals receiving athletic scholarships to participate athletically at the collegiate level, please stand to be recognized. Members of our choir, band, or orchestra which received a ranking of excellent or superior at a district or state competition, please stand to be recognized. Members of our senior class who participated in a school play or musical, please stand to be recognized. Individuals earning scholarships in the arts, either locally or through a university, please stand to be recognized. Members of our student council, please stand to be recognized. Members of Key Club, please stand to be recognized. Members of our Lead Club, please stand to be recognized. If you have individually or as a member of a student group provided community service, please stand and be recognized. Students that have earned the distinction of Eagle Scout or Gold Award through Boys or Girl Scouts, please stand to be recognized. Members of this year's graduating class that have enlisted or will be enlisted in the military, please stand and be recognized and remain standing. Students, please remain standing. Could members of our audience who have served or are currently serving please stand to be recognized as well? Thank you, sir, for your service. You may be seated. As you can see, the class of 2024 have done amazing things during their time here at BMHS. As a high school staff, we are proud of your accomplishments, and we look forward to following your future successes. As you move forward to the next chapter in your life, remember the lessons you have been taught by your parents, teachers, coaches, advisors, and other role models in your life. These lessons will serve you well and will allow you to continue to excel. In closing, you are truly Titans in every sense of the word. Congratulations, class of 2024. It has been an honor to be your principal. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Superintendent Mrs. Wheeler for her graduation address.
Good evening. Before I address the class of 2024, I just want to start by giving a huge thank you and shout out to our high school staff, office staff, our custodial team, our maintenance team, our administrators, our tech team, and everyone else who works so hard behind the scenes to prepare for this commencement ceremony. There's so much that goes on the days leading up to this, just to prepare for you to have just an incredible evening and space for us to celebrate our students. So let's give all of those people a huge round of applause. So to the class of 2024, today marks a significant milestone in your lives, a momentous occasion that symbolizes the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As we gather here to celebrate your achievements, I can't help but feel incredibly proud of each and every one of you. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to embrace the principles of our Portrait of a Titan. Be innovative. Innovation is not just about coming up with new ideas. It's about seeing the world in a curious and open mind, always looking for new ways to solve problems, improve processes, and make a positive difference. As you step out into the world, carry the spirit of innovation with you. Whether you're continuing your education, entering the workforce, enlisting in the military, or embarking on an entrepreneurial endeavor, remember the impact your ideas can have. Your creativity and drive can truly make a difference in the world. Be a critical thinker. Critical thinking isn't about being negative or doubtful. It's about being curious, thoughtful, and open to new ideas. Approach each situation with a balanced view, questioning what you hear, but also willing to consider different perspectives that might challenge your own beliefs. In a world full of misinformation, critical thinking is your guide to clarify to sound judgment. It helps you distinguish facts from fiction, find the truth, and make decisions based on solid evidence and reason, not just feelings or biases. Be a communicator. Remember that communication is a lifelong journey. Work on connecting with others, sharing your ideas clearly and confidently, and listening with empathy. Good communication skills will not only enrich your life, but also help create a more understanding and connected world for everyone. Be adaptable. Adaptability isn't just about getting through tough times. It's about thriving when things get tough, seizing new opportunities, and facing the unknown with confidence. It's about staying open-minded and being ready to evolve and innovate. In a world where change is the only constant, being adaptable is crucial, and your ability to adjust to new situations will be one of your biggest strengths. Be a leader. Leadership is about being authentic, humble, and learning from your mistakes. It's about helping others reach their full potential and creating an environment where collaboration, innovation, and inclusivity thrive. We need bold, visionary leaders, and I challenge each and every one of you to step up and be the change you want to see and the change that we need to see. Whether you're leading a team, an organization, or a movement, let your actions speak louder than your words and inspire others to work with you toward a brighter, more hopeful future for everyone. Last and not certainly least, be empathetic. Empathy isn't just a soft skill, it's at the core of being human. It helps us build real connections, bridge gaps, and create a more compassionate and inclusive society. By practicing empathy in your everyday interactions and decisions, you can positively impact those around you and contribute to a more just and equitable world for all. As you move forward, remember the power of empathy. Let empathy guide your actions, shape your relationships, and inspire you to do good. More than ever, we need to create a future where empathy is essential and everyone is valued, heard, and respected. Your teachers and your families have prepared you for what lies ahead. And as you begin this next chapter, remember that you carry the hopes and dreams of a community that believes in you completely. Face your opportunities ahead with courage and confidence, knowing that you have the power to make a real difference. We will be here cheering you on. Stay true to yourselves, never lose sight of your values, passions, and dreams. Embrace challenges as chances to grow and to transform. And always remember the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of you. So Berea-Midpark class of 2024, you've got this. Be safe, be kind, and always be a Titan. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Wheeler. Mrs. Wheeler and members of the Berea City Schools Board of Education, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2024 for the conferring of diplomas. By the authority invested in my position by the State of Ohio and the Board of Education, I attest that these seniors have completed all graduation requirements and are ready to receive their Berea-Midpark High School diplomas. Please welcome Board President Anna Chapman as she will address the senior class.
Good evening, everyone. Graduates, today is your day, a milestone marking the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. If you went to Grindstone, you were the first kindergarten class in that new building. Everyone spent 5th and 6th grade at Ford Intermediate School, 7th and 8th grade at the middle school, and you were the first class to spend all 4 years at the new Berea-Midpark High School. You faced unprecedented global challenges, navigating your education through a pandemic, adapting to virtual learning, and emerging stronger and more resilient. You've shown a level of adaptability and innovation that sets you apart. As a member of the school board, I have had the privilege of witnessing your journey from a unique vantage point. I've seen your dedication, your spirit of community, and your unwavering commitment to excellence. Each of you has a story that adds to the rich tapestry of our school's legacy, and today we honor the culmination of those stories and the beginning of new chapters yet to be written. As a mother of 2 alumni and one of you, I know what lies ahead. As you prepare to step into this next phase of life, I'd like to share some advice for you, as well as for your parents, of the practical yet humorous variety to help you navigate the adventures ahead. First, to parents and families. As your graduate goes out into the world, it may be the first time they have to fill out forms by themselves, or go to the doctor without you, do laundry alone, cook without guidance, or just navigate their world without parental supervision. Be prepared to get some texts that might sound something like this. What's my shoe size? Am I allergic to anything? Do we have a billing address? I put 911 as my emergency contact because it's literally for emergencies. What's my net worth? Are you and Dad my dependents? Am I an emancipated minor? This is a good one. What's Grandma's actual name? I thought W2 was a band. Who is FICA and why do they get all my money? Can I claim my cat as a dependent? Was my job at Taco Bell government or non-government? You just hang up after you leave a voicemail, right? Do I put on the bear spray before I go hiking or just if I see a bear? Is church free? I'd like to bring a friend with me. If I use multiple stamps to mail something, do I layer them or put them side by side? Can I use the toilet brush to clean the shower? How was I supposed to know driving 20 miles on a flat tire would destroy the rim? Which washer hole do I put the laundry juice in? Do I just put the clothes in the dryer and press play? Why is the back of my head so flat? Did you ever pick me up? Delete all your social media profiles. My friends found you. I just had to chug my whole water bottle at airport security. Am I going to be okay? Maybe you might even get a surprise birthday text that says, I adopted a donkey in your name. And my personal favorite, please don't tag me anymore in those posts about loving your kids and crap. If you want to read more funny texts like those, be sure to follow The Layton Show on social media. Graduates, please be kind to your parents and think about what you text them before you do it. Here's some advice that may help you in your future. Be true to yourself. In a world that often tries to fit you into a mold, stay authentic to who you are and what you believe. Your unique perspective and talents are what make you valuable. Trust your instincts and follow your passions. Speak your mind and stand up for what you believe in. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Know that you are entitled to nothing. You must work hard and earn your successes. Make a lot of new friends and be the type of friend you want to have. Make lots of mistakes, but be sure to learn from them. Don't worry about what others think of you. Don't write something off because you're afraid you're not good enough. Exercise your right to vote. Cherish your family. Call home more often than you think you should. Enjoy every moment of every day, whether good or bad, because life is too short and goes by way too fast. Remember where you came from and the people who helped get you where you are. And most importantly, leave your mark on the world, just as you have here at Berea-Midpark. And parents, if you don't hear from them as often as you'd like, Just change the Netflix or Amazon password. Class of 2024, as you venture out into the world, keep these bits of advice in your back pocket. Remember to laugh, to learn, and to live fully. Finally, since I'm a music teacher, music is important in my life. I always like to add song lyrics to speeches. I feel the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield is very appropriate for tonight. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you and congratulations. Dr. Smithberger, on behalf of the Berea City School District Board of Education, I accept these students, each of whom has completed all graduation requirements, as 2024 graduates of Berea-Midpark High School and the Berea City School District.
Audience, the graduates request you refrain from applause or comments until each has received his or her diploma and stay in your seats throughout the process so everyone is able to see and hear their graduate's name called. On behalf of the graduates, thank you in advance for honoring their request. At this time, I would like to call upon Mr. Jamie Fleming, Ms. Sarah Novak, Ms. Jamie Lojum, and Mr. Todd Swisher, who will be reading the graduates' names. Please come forward.
Joseph Matthew Bound.
Maya Samir Abdallah.
Elizabeth Joy Calvis.
Gabrielle Carlea Abercrombie.
Raytao Hu.
Jonathan David Adams.
Emma Nicolay Kovach.
Brian Tristan Addison.
Samantha Marie Lambert.
Abraham Mograbi.
Chansarika Lang.
Huda Abudu.
Satira Lang.
Maxon Ray Warman.
Jordan Serenay Maddox.
Morgan Elizabeth Powell.
Aryan Maji.
Mackenzie Marie Peck.
Amelie Margaret Mockby.
Logan Anthony Baker.
Adin Kosh Nabish Ahmed.
Michael Lawrence Baker.
Maher Alami.
Julia Therese Bales.
Tamir Amaldi.
Violet Jane Barnhill.
Amanda Nicole Amantia.
Grace Elizabeth Barrett.
Kimberly Jessica Anderson.
Nathan Edward Barrett.
Timothy Jennings Andrews.
Isabella Marie Bartos.
Logan Wyatt Appel.
Santino Anthony Becerra.
Annalie Alessandra Asia.
Jordan Olivia Bechtold.
Jocelyn Renee Bermudez Duncan.
Brianna Marie Bednarski.
Hannah Faith Bertalin.
DeAndre Keith Borders.
Kylie Gloria Beverly.
Orion Hunter Borling.
Braden Robert Bickenhauser.
Jaden Ray Bowers.
Nina Alicia Bird.
Devin Lee Brayford.
Larry Dushan Bishop.
Ava Catherine Bramante.
Mackenzie Marie Black.
Adriana Hope Brenders.
Benjamin Andrew Blake.
Elena Marie Brennan.
Tyler James William Blasey.
Christopher George Brookover.
Annalise Emily Bolton.
London Alexander Brooks.
Lucy Magnus Bruner.
Abigail Joanne Marie Bruce.
Giovanni Michael Bucci.
Alondra Juliet Calderon Enoa.
Ethan Charles Buckholtz.
Landon Jason Callahan.
Milani Shea Bunton.
Kayla Marie Camargo.
Reagan Marie Burdett.
Nicholas Ernest Camargo.
Audrey Morgan Burke.
Megan Kaylee Campbell.
Michael Christian Burlinghouse.
Lorelli Angel Caraballo.
Benjamin Carl Lee Butcher.
Talia Marie Cardona.
Nathan Xavier Burns.
Kylie-Ann Cynthia Caruso.
Des Orion Calum.
Ariana Violetta Castillo.
Joshua Jordan Caton.
Austin Ray Caton.
Sarah Alexis Caudill.
Evan Maxwell Comstock.
Angel Daniel Cedeno Garcia.
Kylie Taylor Constantine.
Carter Cruz Chapman.
Morgan Ray Cook.
Devin Lee Cheney.
Madison Robin Corasaniti.
Zinica Nicole Christian.
Michael Crawford.
Nora Rose Koger.
Nathan Lee Cremines.
Adrian Emily Kolick.
Flavia Susana Cuerdo Cosa.
Sasha Madison Kolick.
Luke Paul Cunningham.
Joseph Stephen Humemoe Dairo.
Braden Shea Cupack.
Brecken Julia Daniel.
Jonathan Nicholas D'Amato.
Caden Michael Davis.
Nolan Burrows Dial.
Aaliyah Jasmine De La Portilla.
Abigail Mercedes Diaz.
Madison Elizabeth Deal.
Connor Donald Stephen Diedrich.
Felix Noel De Jesus Jr.
Jason Patrick DeMarco Jr.
Eva Marie Del Judas.
Andre Dimitrick.
Gabrielle Samantha Delozier Thomas.
Sophia Dominguez Mira.
Vinnie Lynn Del Santer.
Graham Avery Dort.
Owen Burke Detmer.
Kaya Melva Moran Dove.
Justice Marie Drake.
Jeremy Espada Calderone.
Naima DeLuise Drazen.
Audrey Eden Eikens.
Carrie Geraldine Drummer. Sorry, Gracie Lynn Drost. I'm sorry.
John Frederick James Eisner.
Carrie Geraldine Drummer.
Aiden Schuyler Ewing.
Jade Emmy Drusky Tinch.
Ian Edward Fagan.
Katie Scarlett Duane.
Josephine Marie Facino.
Dominic Allen Dutko.
John Leonard Feldman.
Andrew Stephen Earls.
Ariana Nicole Feliciano.
Lainey Kathleen Ebersole.
Esteban Emmanuel Feliciano.
William Allen Eibel.
Jocelyn Catalina Feliciano.
Jaime Camille Figueroa.
John Christian Gargala.
Aurora Kathleen Fisher.
Emma Jacqueline Gar.
Carter Everett Flair.
Ariana Elizabeth Gary.
Julius J. Flanders.
Jonathan Lee Gleason.
Rachel Elizabeth Fleming.
Jason Michael Good Jr.
Carmelo Anthony Flores.
Ed Gowen.
Jonah Daniel Frano.
Addison Marie Grasson.
Robert Antonio Freeman.
Emilio Isaiah Gregg.
Avery Michael Fritz Klimak.
Aliana Maria Guzman.
Dominic Joseph Lewis Garcia.
Najee Roger Habre.
Andrew Michael Haddad.
Asa James Heatwell.
Anthony James Haddad.
Matt Henry.
Matthew Lee Hallis.
Thomas Edward Henry.
Elizabeth Rose Hallis.
Adrian Mitchell Herman.
Abigail Grace Hall.
David Mason Herwarden.
Madeline Summer Hulse.
Austin J. Hildebrand.
Andrew James Hanchuk.
Ashley Lynn Hill.
Lalani Antoinette Marie Harris.
Valentine Elise Hilliard.
Logan Jonathan Harris.
Mayana Lynn Himes.
Lydia May Hollinsworth.
Bradley Joseph Hyros.
Haley Sophia Holt.
Kelsey Nicole Hunt.
Samantha Marie Honeycutt.
Cody Robert Husak.
Kendall Joanne Hoon.
Malik Mohammed Hussein.
Christina Jean Hoon.
Saif Aldin Mohammed Hussein.
Alexis Nicole Howard.
Sundis Mohammed Hussein.
Brian Anthony Howard Jr.
Isabella Marie Ayako.
Kristen Huerta.
Naveen Bilal Ibrahim.
Simran Kaur Handal.
Daislin Teresa Ice.
Hamza Ektham Jadala.
Christopher Joseph Incorvia.
Aiden Blake James.
Courtney David Allen Isham.
Amaya Marie James.
Jackson David Johncock.
Emma Marie James.
Rayshawn Bartell Jones.
John William James.
Owen Francis Karpinski.
Bailey Dane Jelinek.
Lillian Angel Kekik.
Arlen Julius Jennings.
Antoinette Margaret Kelly.
Daryl Linwood Jones Jr.
Talia Chantel Kent.
Elizabeth Bryn Jones.
Tatiana Karitzman.
Lillian K. Jones.
Yejin Kim.
Matthew Michael King.
Aaliyah Renee Kincaid.
Michaela Marie Kingsley.
Evelina Juliet Kutsar.
Jeffrey Allen Kittel.
Sang Lee David Coy.
Taylor Marie Kowaleski.
Ira David LaForce.
John Frank Cradlack.
Megan Glenn Lagina.
Carolyn Grace Crickbaum.
Isabella Lang.
Haley Joy Ann Christosic.
John Benedict LaPerga.
Dylan Richard Kuharik.
Lily Madeline Lally.
Sydney Morgan Kuhn.
Jonas David Lawver.
Michaela Marie Kupchik.
Chase Anthony Lazanis.
Lance Patrick Lease.
Ian James Lease.
Riley Jacob Lehman.
Memphis Joseph Lizen.
Stephanie Michelle Lesnick.
Brandon Charles Mace.
Paige Ann Lezak.
Delaney Lynn McClay.
Mackenzie Lynn Lincoln.
Giovanni Isaiah Maduluno de Blases.
Matthew Lee Lincoln.
Micah Abigail Mignani.
Alexis Mackenzie Livengood.
Victor Casimiro Marcelo.
Benjamin Phoenix Lattis.
Madeline Grace Maruntas.
Gianna Bella Loychik.
Marcus Allen Maruna.
Nia Bolen Lugo.
Alyssa Rose Matusik.
Henry Marcus Maxwell.
Anthony Steele Matei.
Caitlin Marie McCandless.
Durbaz Sarpaz Merhech.
Kaylee Elizabeth McCartan.
Samuel Austin Murda.
Karen Bethany McFarland.
Alex Jesse Miller.
Abby Lynn Yee McGinty.
Alyssa Lee Miller.
Naomi Melnick.
Colin Lee Miller.
Shelby Lynn Melton.
Toto Rama Miranda.
Juan Ramon Mendez.
Miraz Sarpaz Mirtek. Mirhech.
Thomas Paul Mentzer.
Corey Malia Mitchell.
Mohammed Mojahid.
Layla Elizabeth Jean Miser.
Mohammed Jamal Momar.
Brian James Morrison.
John Michael Music.
Brandon Wayne Chancellor O'Neill.
Arabella Rose Mullins.
Clara Josephine Alexa.
McKenna Ann Murphy.
Reagan Nicole Oliver.
Ann Bao Wen.
Hamza Saeed Okal.
Mia Danae Nichols Price.
Isa Saeed Okal.
Patrick Edward Niziolik.
Muhammad Saeed Okal.
Hector Luis Nunez.
Samuel Charles Orcutt.
Sarah Kosi Huakama.
Isabella Grace Orr.
Haley Marie Payden.
Raymond Ortiz.
Kylie Nicole Payden.
Alexander Leonard Oskowski.
Daniel Judah Pallison.
Mackenzie Christine Peterson.
Michael Patrick Palkovic.
Noah William Petrie.
Gwyneth Elizabeth Pastor.
Christopher Samuel Phelps.
Vera B. Patel.
Lucian Matthew Phillips.
Xiomara Surelamai Payne.
Logan Vaughn Platten.
Olivia Marie Perkins.
Ernesto Jose Portillo.
Isaiah William Perry.
Goldie Waipong Keeble. Okay.
Casey Renee Redden.
Petar Rablenovich.
Olivia Shea Reddish.
Alana Colette Rosgatis.
Alyssa Lynn Ryder.
Charles Lee Reams.
Tyler Wayne Roden.
Mackenzie Monica Robinson Holmes.
Ashton Gregory Rhodes.
Albert Gerald Roderick.
Anthony John Rinaldi.
Emma Paul Rogers.
Joseph Michael Rinaldi.
Treasure Jabria Rollison.
Joshua Stefan Rivera.
Evan Michael Ross.
Keenan Gregory Roberts.
Nathan Robert Rossback.
Kevin Clayton Robinson.
William Joseph Roth.
Benjamin Thomas Salm.
Anthony Tyler Rosansky.
Luke Robert Salem.
Aaron Michael Rupp.
Brooke Hope Samko.
Alexandria Grace Rainier.
William Vaughn Ray Sams.
Caden Michael Schultz McCarthy.
Arida Lees Christine Sanchez.
Carolina Joanne Seckler.
Noah Robert Sandal.
Ian Eric Schaefer.
Natalie Santana.
Jasmine Rose Schaefer.
Jada Lynn Sargis.
Madison Nicole Shannon.
Isabel Montana Scaife.
Mason Patrick Sheets.
Daniel Scott Schultz, Jr.
Niana Regina Shalini.
Noah James Silva.
Kara Grace Shimko.
Nikira Cache My Love Simmons.
Ava Pearl Schur.
Manveer Singh.
Austin Tyler Sukup.
Marin Page Sitko.
Nicholas Ray Spencer.
Solomon David Skirnovitz.
Ashley Marie Springer.
Jad Ramez Aziz Slyman.
Austin William Spurlock.
Andrew Eric Smith.
Aries Stacy.
Kira Marie Smith.
Caleb William Stacy.
Colin J. Snyder.
Chase Patrick Stackhouse.
Oscar Victor Soban.
Christian Lee Starks.
Gage Michael Sturzala.
Evan Michael Stemplinski.
Michael Scott Sudith.
Bailey Christopher Strobel.
Kendra Christine Summers.
Madeline Grace Timko.
Alexis Emily Sweeney.
Tanaya Nevea Tisdale.
Maddox Gabriel Swisher.
Joshua Ray Titus.
Giovanni Eugene Sider.
Gavin Randolph Tomasek.
Rami George Tabanji.
Adam Matthew Tompkins.
Mario Guadalupe Taylor.
Isaiah Louise Torres.
Carmen Amani Thompson.
Amelia Isabella Tovar.
Ian Matthew Trumpauer.
Daniel Van Tran.
Kylie Joe Tyler.
Sydney Shannon Trella.
Logan Michael Allen Tyler.
Theodore Raymond Tube.
Riley Jean Ullman.
Alexia Rose Vorlicek.
Lakshmi Pratap Varma Upalapati.
Lena Vavchanska.
Sydney Elizabeth Van Dress.
Alexander Vulik.
Victoria Peggy Vasquez.
Rayanne Mohammed Wadan.
Jahida Magdalena Vasquez.
Layla Doreen Walker.
Sophia Leah Vigilante.
Ezekiel Brian Warnick.
Emma Rose Vinage.
Adam James Watson.
Nevea Rose Wiley.
Leon Lamont Welch.
Benjamin Alexander Willett.
Aaliyah Starr Whitman.
Caden Lee Williams.
Arnez Devon Wright.
Jack Christopher Wilson.
Delton Rayshawn Wright.
Nicholas Avery Wilson.
Ava Michelle Yanko.
Sophie Bryn Wire.
Natalie Marie Yarina.
Nathaniel Langley Withrow.
Devin Michael Zahersky.
Ryan Allen Workman.
Anthony Robert Zay.
Alexis Sherry Lynn Wright.
Lawrence Benedict Zeckler.
Alexander Matthew Harding.
Maya Elise Agnew.
Tedrick Horton.
You said. Finley Hope Devons.
Austin James Clay.
I would like to invite members of the Senior Class Executive Board to join me for the turning of the tassels. Please join me in the moment we've all been waiting for, the turning of the tassels. Seniors, please stand. Let this moment symbolize the beginning of the rest of your lives. The class of 2024, move your tassel from the right side over to the left side. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Yes? No? One more. Here we go. Here's same thing again. Here's feel free to send me a complaint email. Here's dot dot cha and.
Okay, we gotta do two trips, okay? I'll get the wing open. Hey, you guys sounded really good tonight. Okay? That's a good core band for next year. Nice work, okay? We gotta clean everything up though, okay?
Whoa, no, your folders. Your folders? We'll take your folders, just throw them on the podium. I'll put a bin out. But your folders, just leave them in a bin.